Good afternoon. I want to welcome everyone to this afternoon's meeting. I'd like to ask everyone now to please bow for a moment of silent meditation. All right, thanks. Dr. Spearman?
Mr. Chairman, Commissioners, our first order of business would be to set the next commission meeting. If we stay on a regular schedule, will be on Wednesday, October 10 at 2 in the afternoon.
Okay.
Chairman, Commissioners, on the utility agenda, item number 1, doc number 2018-305C, is an interconnection agreement.
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Elam.
Mr. Chairman, I move we approve the interconnection agreement between United Fiber LLC and Bell South Telecommunications LLC, DBA AT&T South Carolina. So moved.
You've heard Commissioner Elam's motion. Are there questions or comments? If not, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Motion carries. Thank you.
Item number 2, doc number 2018-306C, the application of SkyBest Communications, we're seeking appointment of a hearing officer.
Mr. Chairman.
Excuse me,
Commissioner
hearing
Hamilton.
examiner.
Chairman, I would move that we appoint Randall Dong as hearing examiner in docket number 2018-306C. So moved, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. You've heard Commissioner Hamilton's motion. Questions or comments? Not all in favor, please say aye. Aye. All opposed, no. And the motion carries. Thank you.
Item number 3, doc number 2018-292E, Lockhart Power Company, asking approval of its experimental tariff ED for economic development and revised Schedule 0 power adjustment clause.
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Whitfield.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we approve Lockhart Power Company's experimental tariff ED1 for economic development and revised Schedule 0 power adjustment clause. Experimental tariff ED1 and revised tariff 0 are designed to attract more large industrial customers to Lockhart's primarily rural service area. Mr. Chairman, I would note that ORS has reviewed this filing and does not object.
Thank you. You've heard Commissioner Whitfield's motion. Questions or comments? If not, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Motion carries. Thank you.
Item number 4, doc number 2018-293E, again Lockhart Power Company, requesting revisions to its Schedule 1 industrial service.
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Whitfield.
I have a motion in this docket also. I would move that we approve Lockhart Power Company's revised Schedule 1 for industrial service. The revisions will allow more companies which have large loads to qualify for service under Schedule 1. Again, ORS has reviewed this filing and does not object.
Okay, you've heard Commissioner Whitfield's motion. Questions or comments? Not all in favor, please say aye. Aye. All opposed, no. Motion carries. Thank you.
Item number 5, doc number 2018-255E, Duke Energy Progress, approval for Rider 10. We have a petition to intervene.
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Williams.
I move that we grant petition to intervene in docket number 2018-255E filed on behalf of Walmart Incorporated. So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. You've heard Commissioner Williams' motion. Questions or comments? Not all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Motion carries.
And item number 6, again, doc number 2018-255E, the Progress Rider 10. We have another petition to intervene.
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Elam.
Mr. Chairman, I move we grant the petition to intervene in docket number 2018-255E filed on behalf of Southern Alliance for Clean Energy and the South Carolina Coastal Conservation League. So moved.
Heard Commissioner Elam's motion. Are there questions or comments? If not, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Motion carries. Thank you.
And item number 7, doc number 2018-206E, joint petition of Duke Energy Carolinas and Duke Energy Progress for an accounting order to defer certain costs related to grid reliability, resiliency, and modernization.
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Williams.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we approve the request subject to the conditions set out by the Office of Regulatory Staff and agreed to by the various interveners, with the understanding that if challenged at a later rate case or other proceeding, the company will bear the burden of proof as to the reasonableness of the expenditures. The Office of Regulatory Staff has proposed certain conditions, which I also move that we adopt. Those conditions are, number one, this matter would not preclude the Office of Regulatory Staff, the Commission, or any other party from addressing the reasonableness of these costs, any return sought, and including any carrying costs in a subsequent general rate case or other proceeding. Number two, DEC and DEP agree to support a future filing by the Office of Regulatory Staff in the second half of 2019 for proceeding to adopt guidelines on future deferral requests. And finally, number three, the intervener's position on the deferral request is not dispositive to any future position on the merits of the Power Forward initiative. So move, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. You've heard Commissioner Williams' motion. Are there questions or comments? Not all in favor, please say aye. Aye. All opposed, no. And the motion carries.
Item number 8, doc number 2018-202E. This is the petition of Duke Energy Carolinas and Duke Energy Progress for approval of the CPREQ number proposal. We have petition to intervene.
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Williams.
Mr. Chairman, Duke's petition seeks to waive portions of the generator interconnection procedures that IREC claims may increase interconnection timelines and costs for distributed generation projects in South Carolina. IREC, which participated as a party in docket number 2015-362E regarding promulgation of the most recent changes to the generator interconnection procedures, maintains that such increases could directly impact the interests of the consumers IREC represents. Some of those consumers may be directly impacted by this joint petition. Although Duke opposes IREC's participation, for the reasons I just mentioned, I move that we grant its request to intervene. So move, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. You've heard Commissioner Williams' motion. Are there questions or comments? If not all in favor, please say aye. Aye. All opposed, no. And the motion carries.
Item number 9, doc number 2017-292WS, the Carolina Water Service docket. We have a motion for supplemental hearing.
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Whitfield.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we deny the request of 40 Love Point Homeowners Association for a supplemental hearing. Also, regulatory staff is equipped to monitor such issues and has available resources that can monitor the work committed by Carolina Water Services at 40 Love Point. Office of Regulatory Staff is requested to monitor the work and report to the Commission on a monthly basis, I would note. So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. You've heard Commissioner Whitfield's motion. Are there questions or comments? Not all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. And the motion carries.
Item number 10, doc number 2018-256S, Carolina Water Service, the request for approval of a satellite sewer system agreement with the City of Columbia. This was carried over at the last meeting.
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Elam.
Mr. Chairman, this matter had, at my request, been carried over from the previous commission meeting to allow Carolina Water Service to respond to the ORS letter dated September 25th, 2018, stating that it did not object to the approval of the satellite sewer system agreement if certain conditions were implemented. In a letter dated September 28th, Carolina Water stated that it did not object to the conditions recommended by the ORS. Therefore, I move that the satellite sewer system agreement with the City of Columbia be approved with the conditions recommended by the ORS. Specifically, 1, that CWS promptly take all necessary measures to improve and address inflow and infiltration in the Friars Gate collection system such that ratepayers should not pay additional wastewater treatment charges for excessive inflow and infiltration. 2, that the company be required to report on a quarterly basis the amount of flow measured and billed for the Friars Gate system and the number of active sewer customers in that system. 3, that CWS be required to conduct vacancy surveys that are not entirely reliant on CWS's customer care and billing system at least annually, beginning on the first anniversary of the order approving this interconnection request, and that the results be reported to the PSC and ORS within 30 days upon completion of the review. 4th, and finally, that the issuance of an order in this matter will not preclude the ORS, the Commission, or any other party from addressing any issue related to this interconnection, including but not limited to the reasonableness of the costs, the retirement of assets, inflow and infiltration, and any returns sought in a subsequent rate case or other proceeding. So moved.
Thank you. You've heard Commissioner Elam's motion. Are there questions or comments? Not all in favor, please say aye. Aye. All opposed, no. The motion carries.
Mr. Chairman, Commissioners, that completes the utility agenda. On the motor carrier agenda, items 1 through 4 are applications. Item number 1 is the application of McCormick County Senior Center for a Class C charter bus certificate. Item number 2 is the application of personal caregiver for Class C non-emergency certificate. Item number 3 is the application of Lucky Rivers Taxi Service for taxi certificate. Item number 4 is the application of Metro Home Care for a Class C charter certificate. Item number 5 is the application of MVP Transport for Class C non-emergency. Number 6 is the application of Gerald Bryce for Class C charter certificate. Item number 7, the applications of Aaron's House Incorporated for Class C non-emergency certificate. Item number 8 is the application of Tours of Destiny for Class C charter bus certificate. Item number 9 is the application of Graffiti Marketing and Transportation for Class C charter certificate. Item number 10 is the application of Leonard Berry Weathersby for Class C charter certificate. Item number 11 is the application of Absolute Home Care for Class C non-emergency certificate. Item number 12, the application of Mantis Transport of South Carolina for Class C non-emergency certificate. Item number 13, application of Transportation Nanny for Class C charter certificate. And item number 14, the application of Chico Johnson for Class C non-emergency certificate.
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Hamilton.
Chairman, I'd move we approve the applications in the 14 dockets identified by Dr. Spearman. So moved, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. You've heard Commissioner Hamilton's motion. Are there questions or comments? I just want to make sure, Dr. Spearman, on number 3, you said Lucky Rivers. I think it's Lucky Riders. Just want to make sure who we're riding in the river.
Yes, Lucky Riders.
Okay.
If I misspoke, then I apologize.
All right. Any other questions or comments? Not all in favor, please say aye. Aye. All opposed, no. Motion carries. Thank you.
Item number 15, doc number 2017-287T, Rhonda Alston, requesting amending her certificate for a name change.
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Whitfield.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we grant the request of Rhonda Alston doing business as Faithful Transportation to amend Class C non-emergency certificate number 9304 to read Believe in Faith Home Healthcare LLC doing business as Faithful Transportation. So move.
Heard Commissioner Whitfield's motion. Questions or comments? Not all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. And the motion carries.
And item number 16, doc number 2011-182T, doc number 2018-263T, and doc number 2018-264T, Request of Elite Transportation Services. Suspend Class C non-emergency certificate.
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Elam.
Mr. Chairman, I move we grant the request of Elite National Transportation Service LLC to suspend Class C non-emergency certificate number 8460-A until December 21st, 2018. So moved.
Thank you. You've heard Commissioner Elam's motion. Questions or comments? Not all in favor, please say aye. All opposed, no. Motion carries.
Mr. Chairman, Commissioners, items number 17, 18, and 19 are requests of Elite National Transportation Service for extensions of time. Item 17 is Elite National Transportation Service doing business as Premier Taxi. Item 18 is Elite National Transportation Service doing business as Helping Hand. And item 19 is Elite National Transportation Service doing business as Royal Lee Charter.
Commissioner Williams.
Move we grant the request for extension in the dockets identified by Dr. Spearman in items 17 through 19. So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. You've heard Commissioner Williams' motion. Questions or comments? Not all in favor, please say aye. All opposed, no. And the motion carries. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, Commissioners, this completes our business agenda for today.
Thank you, Dr. Spearman. We've got one other agenda item, something that we forgot to do earlier. It's my fault. You know, every year when we change chairmanships, we give a plaque to the outgoing chairman. Usually it comes after a vote to see if they did a great job, and I will say that he won with a 4-3 vote. It was close. Just kidding, Commissioner Whitfield. It was totally unanimous, everybody. I have a plaque, and I want to say thank you very much for your fine work and your leadership. I've just found out that there's more to this chairman stuff than I thought, and I appreciate Swain more every day. And Commissioner, thank you. And you can, I don't know. Okay, you can make brief remarks.
This will be very brief.
Thank you very much.
I am very, very glad that you have this gavel now, and thank you.
And I would just like to say that that's the shortest I've ever heard Commissioner Whitfield speak. Thank you. We are adjourned.